Jennifer Hilliard, 1134 6th Avenue, Ford City. I'm just wondering how many firms you did in fact interview for this position, since there were, as Mr. Close did say, you did put some study into looking into architects, and something like this to stave off any type of lawsuits, I would think is a big deal. So the right person should truly represent the district. I'm just wondering how many you did interview.
And protocol is that we are not to have back and forth banner, but I will tell you, I brought this as president of the board, and if the board votes it down, then we go elsewhere. There is different procedures for choosing architects versus an attorney.
Okay.
So that's why. I brought this to the board, we're discussing it, and if they wish to vote it down, they can vote it down.
Okay.
So, okay, any other public comments?
That makes sense.
Scott Starr, 1055 Maple Avenue, East Franklin. I think this should be held off until it's determined if there's a possible conflict of interest, namely because Matt represented the Hero Group, who tried to sue the district and the board, and now is representing the board. There's an item called successive representation, which may make this illegal. I can't do this, but it has to be done by a member of the board to determine if there's a conflict of interest or not.
What?
Okay, that's enough, enough. We're leaving it at the board level, and we know what the legal ramifications are here, and I have already checked those issues out. I'm not going to say anything else. So at this time, do we have any other comments? Okay, hearing none, we're back to the board. Any other further comments?
I have some with nobody else.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Close.
We were threatened by Mr. Matt at the time of the Hero Group as to when we converted the Elderton's complex to a maintenance facility. At that time, we were notified that if any changes would be made and additional costs incurred by the district in the case of a secession, members of the board would be held liable for those costs as a type of a threat to us. So it was brought out, and I believe it is a conflict of interest. And we're about to hire a firm. To this point, you tell me anybody sitting on this board, every item under compensation is to be negotiated. You don't even know what this guy's gonna charge this district.
Yes,
Same
I do.
rates.
The
The
same
same rates
exact
as
rate
Price.
as Mr. Price.
So we've already talked about it.
I talked to him whenever I called for the resident. You know what?
Stupid, you know that?
Mr. Close,
Dumber
you're
than a
out of
box of
line.
rocks.
Mr.
That's what you are.
Marklinski,
Dumber than a box of rocks.
it's enough
I'm
by
smart
all
enough
of
to
you.
figure you out, Phil.
Here's
No,
the
you're not.
issue. We're
Not
done.
yet.
You know what? We're done.
That's right, we're done.
I
Vote
did
on it
check this
because
whenever.
This is so
Mr.
crazy.
Close.
You're crazy, buddy.
Mr. Close, you are out of line. Mr. Marklinski, you also, both of you, stop it. Here is the issue. I did check, and that's what I was going to get to after discussion, was that I did, whenever I contacted this firm, that I asked them for their rates, and they are the same rates as Mr. Price. There is no additional cost to the district. So at this time, I'm going to ask for roll call.
Dr. Solak,
My vote reflects the law firm that I feel will be best advocate for the ASD. The experience of this law firm dates back to 1970. This law firm is made up of partners who have been a school district business manager, a director of personnel, and also includes CPAs. This firm also has experience in school district issues, such as bond issues, redistricting, and labor negotiations, all of which are immediately applicable to situations in this school district. And I vote yes because of that statement.
Ms. Stitt,
Yes.
Ms. Yassam,
Yes.
Mr. Close,
No.
Mr. Markolinsky,
Yes.
Mr. Monroe,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Number voting yes, 6. Number voting no,
You're staring at me
1.
as
2
if I'm
absent.
worried.
Motion carries.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to ask, for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That was Mr. Smeltzer and Mr. Dr. Siller. We're adjourned.
We blow a train whistle at the end when we're
You can do whatever you want to.
It's enough.
You're good at
We're
blowing.
done. We're done.
railroad. This
We are done.
What is it? What is it? Oh, goodness. That was a little, wow.
And your name is? And your name is? What's your name? What's your name? Oh, your husband works for the Bow Tech, is that right?
Puts all the inaccurate numbers in paper. Honey.
Let me pull it back.
Sad. Older man's disappeared. Interesting.
Check Friday.
Yeah.